now, it's map night. Okay, so getting ready for tonight. I realized I've been very stingy about sharing, so I wanted to put a video together and talk about my map and kind of let you into my world. It's actually a really big world. It's so dense and there's so much going on, and I'm taking on so many different projects by myself, with my community, with my family, and other people that support me, that it's like sometimes overwhelming for the people I talk to, so I just stay quiet. It's like a wave that hits you. Oh shit! Let's talk about my family first. I have such a wonderful family, and they're so amazing. So I have 3 kids. I have my oldest daughter, Shanna, son, Ben, and my other son, Josh. And they're amazing, and it's my wife, Joni. But what people don't know is actually my wife and I went like an Asian route. We're actually a matched couple, and we were put together back in 1992. It was amazing. And actually going that route connected me to an international family that was really committed to peace in the world. Actually, our honeymoon was in North Korea.
Oh, Johnny, how you can love. Oh, Johnny, heavens above, you make my sad heart jump with joy. And when you're...
And in 1992, that was a very, very closed place, even though it still is. And we traveled all around as ambassadors for peace. You know, we all worked together at a high school here at Bridgeport. My wife is a science teacher, and she's also a university professor now at UB, teaching adult learning. I'm a professor at the University of Bridgeport. I teach mass communication, and I'm a teacher at BIA. I teach digital arts. I developed this program here, Fine Arts and Digital Arts, so I basically teach digital literacy to my kids. We're making videos, and we're using Photoshop, and we're learning new software, empowering them to have full self-expression and communicate abstract ideas and use technology to really be out in the world making something happen. You know, one thing that people don't know about my kids is that all of my kids have done introductions, but they've also been part of a program called Next Gen Academy, NGA. And it's a service work project that you can take a whole summer or a whole year. All of my kids have grown so much through this program. I'm so grateful. They've taken on themselves. They've taken on being something great in the world. What I didn't share is that this program was born out of transformational technology with a heavy dose of landmark. A guy named Jeff developed it in the West Coast many years ago, and it's been amazing for hundreds, if not thousands of kids. Many of my students go on to this program. Always a breakthrough, and they always come back self-confident, empowered, and with some kind of foundation that really comes from the landmark technology.
Attention. Please pay attention. Isaac, please come to the office. Isaac.
I work in a school. Nikolai's here. So far. So I thought it'd be fun to show the shoot. You know, this is a wide angle lens.
Yeah.
You see that? Look at the red in your beard.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
So here's Nikolai's Instagram account. Here's some stuff I just shot with him yesterday. So Nikolai's one of the students at the University of Bridgeport I work with. He's taking the effectiveness course with us in Meriden, Connecticut. I'm working with Nikolai in my way with the community. I'll do headshots with them, and I'll help them with their social media, and we'll do videos and things like that.
With anything, Nikolai? Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you can find me and follow me at
Mr._Corley for all my bearded, drumming, vegan, and any other kind of adventure I partake in. So, see you around.
My 20 students. Hey guys, say hi to the camera. Hey! I have 20 kids. I've enrolled them in my SE&LP work and having them develop their own YouTube channels to find people in this community that are making an impact and interviewing them. So actually our community is really taking on the landmark technology and curriculum right now. And actually our Connecticut community, there's 8 of us taking the effectiveness course in Meriden. We're working hard together, like the 20 of us, to really take Connecticut to the next level. And I know Zoe's in Connecticut, so we get a powerhouse like that.
Oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny.
So out of my architecture work, I've actually been really committed to community building. So I'm part of a huge international community. My mom was doing co-housing and community building back in the 70s when I was growing up as a little kid. So it's really in my DNA. The last 4 years, I've been working with a community in Pennsylvania where 5 families came together and we wanted to build an intentional community. So Bluestone Farms is born out of buying land together, building a governance model together that we agree on. I've been committed to developing architectural projects and buildings. We actually have 3 new buildings built on the property. And people are moving in now. Just after a year or 2 of work, we've gone from nothing to buying the land to building lots, having houses, people moving in, and we have exciting projects like farm animals. We have a teepee going up. So we've done several workshops already at the farm. One thing we're really proud of is our intern program has been very successful. I'm working mainly in the practical arts. Finished a beautiful permaculture 4 seasons greenhouse, primarily underground. With my own boys and several of my students, we finished the sawmill shed, which was all made by the sawmill material. So, I wanted to create a new model of architecture, a new category that would make it much more simple to live on the farm that we're developing, but also as a model for other people. So we're starting to build tiny homes on the farm, and then this new model is like a not so tiny home. It's like living in a tiny home without compromise. It's actually a 450 square foot building on wheels, which unfolds to be 650 to 700 square feet. So 700 square feet is a pretty nice, getaway cabin home. We just recently had our first summer with a farmer's market and like a little farm stand for the local community. We have a new farmer that joined us that's producing copious amounts of food. And we also have a beautiful old 150-year-old farmhouse that we've restored to be a guest house. We built a deck. We also just put in a pond. New pond going into Bluestone. It's a swimming pond with a cliff jump. Woohoo! I basically did some drawings, went over the weekend, and worked with the excavator. He let me use his machine, and we dug this beautiful swimming pond. A swimming pond is actually a pond that has shallow areas big enough for plants to keep the water clean naturally, and a deep part where you can swim. So we can cliff jump off some natural rocks, and this is an exciting project. I feel so empowered to crank stuff like that out in weeks rather than years. And so I really attribute a lot of this confidence that comes from the work we're doing and being effective. Rolling, 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 rolling. Now I've got my Bridgeport community, my family, my spiritual community, my Bluestone intentional community, all coming together this year into like one big connected effort. Like this is like a life work year for me. And so my agency that I'm launching this year is really built to create educational content that can can stitch everything and draw a bigger circle around all these communities, and I can service them, I can enroll them, I can impact them. Everybody needs to be incubated, help with branding, help with expressing their expertise to the world. This is what I'm working on this year, and it is empowering multiple communities.
If you're not having a good time, no one else will.
Hi, my name's Don Sardella, and I'm an entrepreneur and a coach.
Every day can be a new frontier. This just occurred to me over lunch today.
This week, my coach and friend and landmark connector, Don Sardella, is coming into town. We're going to work together on building out this company and this mastermind group.
Hi, my name is Don Sardella. By virtue of introduction, I work as a business development coach and facilitator. First of all, I want to congratulate you for your participation in completing all of the curriculum for living in the landmark SE&LP. And this is like commencement time in the sense that you're on the threshold of whatever your bigger and better and brighter future is for you. What's it like to live in the world that transformed life? My own participation started in the 80s. About a year and a half ago, I contacted Peter to find out what he was up to, and also to talk about some things I was looking to do a makeover for myself. He talked to me about this work with Unfold. We started to share ideas, and then he fully engaged in his own participation in the last 6 months, and it's been like a rocket ship. If you see from what Peter shared here that there are opportunities maybe we can kind of explore to creatively collaborate and synergize, love to do that. If you have a vision that speaks to you, you feel like there's a relatedness, or you got resources, and you look like, how can I invest these resources, my time, my energy, my talent, my money, into things that can make a bigger difference and get a bigger return, create a bigger impact, we'd love to explore how we might be able to collaborate. In any case, it's great to be able to be here with you. Again, congratulations for your participation, and I look forward to seeing you around this expanded campus.
Go forth and rock the world. SE&LP has been transformational for me, and I'm so excited about 2017. So stuff's starting to roll in already. I've impacted the Bridgeport community in a big way. I've been able to really launch my company and get a new, bigger circle around all my communities. So 2017 looks amazing. Technology is pushing us into greater and greater levels of communication and connectedness. So this is going to be an amazing year. I can't wait to work with you guys. Give me a call if you see any relatedness or you think there's a fit with any of the visions that we share. And petervangelderen.com is a great way to just check me out and contact me. So now it's your turn. Go out and create communities of transformation and transformed communities.